Morning everybody, it's Miles here from Takanini LDV in SsangYong, our super site where we sell both famous brands, SsangYong and LDV. Now, a lot of you might have been away just recently on the school holidays, and some of you possibly will have found that it's just a little bit tight in the current vehicle. By the time you get all the scooters and bikes and all the other bits and pieces inside, I think we might have an answer for you from only $134 a week. Have a look at this. Here we have the LDV D90. Now this is a 7-seater, and it's a full 7-seater. It's a turbo petrol or bi-turbo diesel, 6-speed auto, 3-ton tow rating, Apple CarPlay. It's got a 5-star safety rating, 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assist. Now this is a perfect family vehicle. Gives you the best of both worlds really. The petrol engine puts out 167 kilowatts, which is a fair bit of punch, and probably all you'd ever need, I would think. So what we have is we've got the 18-inch alloys. We've got all the electric features that you come to expect from a modern vehicle. We'll have a bit of a look inside. So inside we've got our 12-inch touchscreen, so you can configure the car to suit you. So we'll just hit the button and start it. Now this will show you exactly what's working, how it's working, and where it's working, and how you want to set the vehicle up. So we've got lane departure warning with the radar system. We've got collision prevention assist. That comes with an alarm, and you can set how sensitive you want that to be, as you can see, against the radar base. So the blind spot monitoring, driver fatigue monitor, you've got speed limit function, what else? Speed warnings, comfort and convenience. You've got follow me home, so you can always find the car if you get lost in the car park. Drive away lock, auto relock. You know, there's a myriad of features that you can find in the vehicle. As I say, you can set it up to make it your own, have everything working the way you want it, which is perfect. You see the finish, it's a very, very high quality finish. We have a 6-speed auto. You have 2 driving modes. We have economy and sport. There's the lane departure control, hill descent control, and electronic park brake. On the steering wheel we have our cruise control, radio control volumes, and also all your phone systems, so you can operate it without taking your hands off the wheel, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, etc. So moving around to the back, this vehicle has an absolute ton of room. This middle row of seats is fully adjustable, so it'll go backwards or forwards, or however you want to do it to suit yourself. And in the back we have the seat sitting down, so there's a ton of room to carry things. You've got a full 5-seater, plus you've got the extra seating. We'll just pop round the back and have a look. So great access, easy to get to, simply a matter of pulling the seats up and setting them wherever you want to. There's even a USB port to keep everybody quiet in the back. We also have a security cover, cargo barriers, and all your tools all hidden away nicely. Let's pop that back down again. So you can see tons of room there and tons of leg room there. Not much more you can get really. Now, $134 a week, there's terms and conditions surrounding that, but I'm sure they're not insurmountable for anybody. Now don't forget, anywhere in New Zealand, doesn't matter where you are, we can get the car to you. We've got finance deals from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So whatever you need to do, we can do it for you. And don't forget also, I'll just show you a little bit of the lovely weather. We have, if you buy any one of our vehicles, new, used, you go in the draw for a trip for two to Rarotonga. And who wouldn't want to be there at this time of year? So don't forget, we've got finance available. Give us a call, we'll come to you, you come to us. We can do it over the phone and we'll deliver anywhere in New Zealand. So don't hesitate, give us a call and we'll look after you for sure. Thanks.
Hey everyone, Chris here from Takanini SsangYong to showcase this wonderful 2022 Rexton. Now, I'm picking that a few of you out there have struggled to keep everybody comfortable in the car these school holidays. Maybe the car didn't have enough seats, or maybe it was just a little bit too small. Well, rest assured, we have the solution for you. Its name is SsangYong Rexton, or Rexton for short. Okay, as we walk around this vehicle, I'm going to talk about what it's really showing you here, what it's really showcasing, and why this should be your next vehicle. Now, the SsangYong Rexton comes in 3 classes. This is the top of the range one, so they put everything they can possibly can into this car to make sure that it does everything and is as comfortable as possibly can be. This particular one that we're looking at has also had the blackout treatment, so your grille, your badge, your wheels, your rails, your door handles have all been given a bit of a glam up, looking in this glorious black to really contrast with the white. This vehicle also has a bonnet protector fitted, monsoons, and custom 22-inch wheels fitted to the car. So if I take a quick step back, you'll be able to appreciate how it looks like in its entirety. Now, standard with the SPR, from the outside you can notice a few things. Firstly, it has rear and front parking sensors, roof rails, keyless entry, as well as a 360-degree panoramic camera. Now you'll notice there on the wing mirrors, there's a lens there. There's a lens here in the front that's beautifully hidden, just below the badge there, and there's other cameras kind of situated around the vehicle. Other things to know is this vehicle has a 2.2 litre diesel turbo engine offering 441 Newton meters of torque. That's plenty of pulling power for towing. It has a 3.5 ton braked towing capacity and your standard 750 kgs unbraked. This is an 8-speed automatic with part-time 4-wheel drive, also allowing you to hit those beaches without getting stuck. There's a million other things going on with this vehicle, but rest assured it has a 5-star safety rating, more airbags than you can shake a stick at, and other features that you'll see as we go through the vehicle. Okay, well, I think you've seen enough of the outside, so let's head on through to the inside and we'll see why this vehicle should be your next purchase. Okay, firstly, electric opening boot. Press the button and the boot will open automatically. Now, if you actually have programmed it with a key, easy enough to do, it's a 2-second procedure. The boot will open automatically if it detects the presence of the key in your pocket or in your hand. So if you're carrying groceries, it makes getting in and out of the boot a breeze. These rear seats do fold flat, allowing you to get the full length of the cabin as storage. Just to kind of really showcase this, that is perfectly flat. You can easily fit your goods and your goodies and your bags, your suitcases, whatever it may be in the back here. Also in the back, SsangYong haven't forgotten about the rear passengers there. You have a fan outlet so that you can keep the rear passengers cool. 12-volt charger for easy access for your camping gear or whatever it may be that requires power from the boot, as well as all your tools and bits and pieces there on the left. Okay. Another thing you'll notice is the roof height is high, so people in the back aren't going to feel like sardines in a can. Easy enough to close the boot as well. Press of a button, car will beep a couple of times, and down comes the boot lid. Now if we move towards the rear seats here, we can see and fully appreciate the quality of the design. Now SsangYong Korean company are proud of the products they make, and this car is no exception. Nappa leather. It is glorious to the touch, extremely comfortable, very soft, very supportive. You don't sit in these chairs feeling like you've suffered, especially on your longer journeys there. Okay, we have some rear air vents here for these passengers, as well as a phone charging port and a 12 volt there for you as well. Very elegant, very smart. Also, looks here, your rear passengers can have heated seats. So they're feeling a bit cold, they can actually heat their own seats as well. Not common when you're looking at a 7-seater that your rear passengers are given the full treatment. Moving to the front now, this Rexton floor plate illuminates, allowing you to easily get in and out of the car. These seats here are electronically adjustable, and the dash is leather as well. Absolutely glorious. Right, now let's move on to the driver's seat. Okay, moving on to the driver's seat, we immediately see a few things here on the door panel. You have full control of your windows and your mirrors, retractable. And sitting on the inside, just from the front door, you can see all these adjustable settings: lane departure assist, boot lid, hill descent control, traction control, headlight dim. Okay, and on our heads-up display there, the car is actually letting me know that I left the door open and which one it is. The dashboard, or the heads-up display, is fully electronic there, fully digital. So it all comes up when you start the vehicle. They're very smart looking. As we can see on the left, it's still telling me that that rear left door is open. There is a bunch of features and menus we can set through. You can change what the dash looks like as well. There's a bunch of different things you can adjust to meet your own preferences there. On the right we have the fuel meter, on the left temperature, as well as a few other things going on. Okay, on the steering wheel, that's how we can manually adjust the dashboard, or the digital display. On the left we can modify our entertainment system, answer calls, adjust the volume, that kind of thing. Moving across now, we have our heads-up display, our entertainment system. And there's a bunch of things we can do. Full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so for our smart devices there, we can pair them with the phone without issue. We can take voice memos, look at an electronic manual, or go through the radio. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other things going on here. The best thing that I can advise you do when it comes to the entertainment system is actually learn and play, because there is so much on offer here. Moving down, dual climate control there, have both with digital readings, so you can see exactly where your temperature is going to be depending on which side you're talking about. You can sync or manually adjust. Okay, moving down now, one of the wonderful features of this car, or another one rather, is the fact that you have both heated seats or cooling seats, so ventilated seats in summer, so you're not sitting in a hot sticky car. You can ventilate your seats so you're at prime comfort. Both your front seats there have the ventilated seat option, and both your front and middle row have heated seats. Now here is another cool little feature here. This is actually a wireless phone charging pad. Now let's just see. I've got my phone on me, which, no, unfortunately I do not have my phone on me. But basically we're looking here, you just put your phone flat here, and then on your display it will actually tell you that you're charging your phone. That's awesome. So normally you put your phone down and it's doing nothing. Well, hey, you're actually charging it on this. Pretty cool feature. If you don't have a smartphone with wireless charging capability, you can actually use this USB power charging point with a cable to connect it, or if you need a pair with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can do that here on the left with that USB port. couple of handy cup holders there, complete with the keys. Here we have the 4-wheel drive controls, so it's 2 high, 4 high or 4 low, depending on your requirements there. Here we have some other buttons that we can play around with quickly. Parking sensors, drive mode, so are we going eco, are we going sport, or are we doing winter, what are we doing? Also there is a parking adjustment, and here this little button will highlight the 360-degree camera, so I'm just going to quickly press that so we can see the 360-degree screen. So now there's 2 modes here. The front one is just the lens it is that you can choose to look from, so that's the right hand side, the front, wide view, full range, you've got 3D. It's a whole bunch of different like modes you can play around with. On the left, that kind of just tells us this is where our car is and everything that's going on around it. So as you can see, there's no obstacles, but if I was to come up to a car close by, it would actually show me that I'm coming up to that. It really makes parking a breeze. You become a master at parking your vehicle when you can see literally every corner of it from a screen. And the wheels also adjust depending on which way you're turning the steering wheel there. Really handy feature. For a vehicle this size, you would want this, and this is exactly what it has, so awesome. Now moving back, we have a center console. Plenty of storage room in there, complete with a little cigarette ash container, and another 12-volt charging port. Someone's left a pen in here, so it may even come with a pen if you're lucky. Cool, all our manuals, plenty of room in the glove box. Up high, we have our interior lights there that are door sensitive, and also just a little indicator that tells who isn't wearing the seatbelt. So good to know. If the kids aren't playing ball, you can say, hey look, you in the rear left, put your seatbelt on. Alright, one other thing I forgot to mention here is on the right hand side now, the seats, as they're electronically adjustable, they also have a memory setting. So you can put it onto auto mode, so it will try and retain the most recent configuration, or you can literally just adjust, so save your settings there. So you can have up to 3 programmable settings. So say you've got 3 different drivers, hey look, 1, 2 and 3, you just press the button that you are and the seat will adjust itself to your comfort. I can't imagine anything better, because I mean, if you're like me and you loan your car out a fair bit, the most annoying thing is you hop in, your seat's far too forward or far too back, you know, your radio's on full blast and you're just hating life in that moment. Well, rest assured, these buttons will be your saving grace in that scenario. Obviously the radio will just need to be turned off. Now that is the majority of what we're looking at here, folks. That is the bulk of the features. I mean, there's a bunch of technical data that I could go through, talking about 4-wheel ventilated disc, double wishbone and coil spring for your suspension in the front, impact absorbing 10-link suspension in the rear, as a CO2 emission of 228 grams per kilometre, an average fuel efficiency of 8.9 litres per 100 Ks. There's plenty of stats that you could become aware of, but the main thing is that this is a super comfortable vehicle with all the room that you need to fit the whānau, and that's basically kind of what we're hoping that you want to come and have a look at. Right, so that pretty much wraps up the 2022 SsangYong Rexton SPR model. Like I said before, this is an amazingly looking vehicle. It's exciting. It's got your blacked out front grille and all the bells and whistles that you could possibly need. Best thing I would advise you do is get in touch with us today. This vehicle will not hang around very long, and we'll be happy to help you out. My name's Chris. Now if you want to speak to me, and I hope you do, give me a call. My number is 0274 308 418, and we'll take it from there. Alright.
Okay guys, well that's a bit of a roundup for today. Now don't forget, wherever you are in New Zealand, we can get a car to you. You can buy over the phone, you can be assured that everything will be as we say it is. Finance is available, and to get out of this horrible weather, you can win a trip to Rarotonga. There's 3 trips left, so get in the draw. Don't forget, finance is available. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. So take advantage now of our pre-reg vehicles and also the special to Rarotonga. Thanks for coming.